So in this video, I'd like to give you a more extensive description of how the Western world, okay, I'm generalizing on the Western world, especially here in America, how it differs from the East, how it differs specifically to the Philippines, okay? So how exactly does it differ? So I'm thinking that you are familiar with some of the videos that are being put out of foreigners, quote unquote expats, describing Philippines compared to USA, Europe, and other countries. And if you're just relying on that video and the producer of that video is not really haven't spent that much time in the Philippines, the only information that you can get is more like how much does it cost to live here, how much does it cost for water, for electricity. I mean that stuff, like, you can get that information for free once you get there, okay? Once you get there to the Philippines, you can just get the information for free. So I guess the most important one is the vibe, okay? The energy, how people live, how they react to things, okay? I'm just talking about, like, generally speaking. Of course it's going to be different for every individual, but generally speaking it's going to be different, different country, different people, different walks of life, right? So as far as, like, the vibe over there, I'd say if you're planning on a long-term move like I do, search for a quiet place. It's the city, like, you're gonna get tired of the city, like, even if it's convenient, blah blah blah, convenient access. I mean, if you're trying to be healthy, like, the air pollution is gonna get you. It's gonna freaking get you, man. You can tell, okay? You can tell the difference. Like me, when you lived in the province, near the villages, or in the villages itself, and when you go to, for example, something like a city like Manila, okay? Manila and the polluted cities basically there in the Philippines, you can even, I observed the fact that, me living here close to a farm here in California, and then when I go to Los Angeles, where there's, like, a lot of cars, lots and lots of cars, like, the air is like, it's a little bit harder to breathe over there, okay, because of the smog and things like this. And what you're seeing now, okay, this thing is pure geologic engineering. These clouds are fake, okay? Can you imagine this thing is in summer? This thing is sprayed like a motherfucker, man. You've seen this yesterday. It was sprayed, okay? Motherfucking chemtrails, they're being clever about chemtrails now. They wake up really early in the morning and then they spray it like right around 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or something. Because I see them all the time. So, so the main difference, I would say, is the energy. And people are more open over there. They're more open-minded. And, the reason why they're open-minded is not because they're like, they're trying to steal your shit or some shit like that. Because a lot of expats are be like, oh, it's a third world country, it's a poor country. They might be stealing my money, stealing my shit. Not everyone in the Philippines is a freaking thief. Is that what I'm saying? There is still laws and rules that people have to abide by. They can't just, like, freaking rob you or some shit like that, So, of course, unless you ran into gangs and stuff like that. We even have gangs here in California, Freaking gangs up here will freaking shoot you in the head. Freaking walk away like nothing happened, And word got out that, those little teens teenagers in LA are so cocky, and the reason why they're so cocky is because they hide the guns on the bushes. Okay, they hide them in the bushes, and they try to freaking beat you up. They try to freaking check you out or something if you're not from there. They'll be asking you like, "Hey, where you from? Where you from?" You know what I'm saying? Freaking arrogant motherfuckers and shit, man. Well, at least in the Philippines there is some transparency. You know, it's transparency. You will know who like you and who doesn't. Okay, people are more transparent over there. Freaking there's no freaking covert shit right there. Like the covert, most of the covert ones are mostly the women. Okay, the women is like, I mean it's given, right? Even here in the West, they're freaking covert. That's who they are. But the men over there, the emasculated men, they're like freaking. They like if somebody is gay, they know who is gay. You see what I'm saying? It's in the Philippines. There's no hiding. Okay, there's no hiding in the freaking closet, especially now. So I mean, if you go there, it's one of the reasons why I want to move. Okay, transparent. Like at this age, what I want and what I need is transparency. I can't be freaking living this freaking fake ass motherfucking. Ooh, put a mask on. Ooh, COVID-19 coronavirus. I can't be fucking living this stupid ass shit, man. Motherfucking, I don't care if you're fucking, if motherfucking Trump turn you all into fucking millionaires. I'm still gonna get the fuck out of here and shit, You don't want no freaking bullshit in your life once you reach the age of fucking mid-30s, man. Dude, mid-30s, like, I've seen it all, man. And especially me, I was in the military. I've seen people get divorced. I've seen people die in front of my face. Okay, I've seen women leave men and vice versa. Okay, I've seen gang wars, all kinds of things. I've seen terrorism. Okay, I traveled widely. I rode with different kinds of planes. I drove different kinds of military vehicles. Okay, spoken with different people from different cultures: Vietnamese, Chinese, Filipino, Japanese. Okay, American. Okay, European, okay, British, Polish, all kinds of people that I met in the military, and and I don't consider it a waste of time. Like, why would it be a waste of time? It gave me the ability to go to college without accruing debt. Okay, it gave me free citizenship, which right now costs like, how much is it? Like 800, 900 bucks? I think like 800 something bucks, something like that, depending on your state. Okay, I learned all that shit. Okay. Became efficient in life, and I have a a point of reference. You see what I'm saying? I traveled the world, and you haven't. Okay, you see what I'm saying? It's if you did, then you did, and you're kind of like you will be like once you get older, if you travel like me, you'll be like on my kind of I would say of the same opinion also, because once you reach the age of friggin' mid-30s, you're gonna be like, man, you're gonna be tolerating less of the BS. You don't wanna tolerate all the stupid BS that you tolerated in your 20s from these stupid NPCs. Okay, these friggin' organic portals and shit. So that's why my advice on my other channel was, if you're living with a toxic person, might as well leave that person. I don't care if you freaking leave your job. Okay, relocate, leave your job, go somewhere else. Right now is also let me give you some update. Okay, also heard again today in the news as I was leaving today morning. The United States, okay, entire United States, airlines in the United States are planning on opening up the airports, the flights all over the states, employing, temperature check, freaking mask, PPE, freaking gloves and shit like that. Freaking doing extra checks, probably take you like 3 or 4 hours in a freaking TSA line or some shit like that. Like, you're gonna go through the freaking needle, the hole in the needle or some shit like that. But comply with their freaking standards, and you're able to leave. So I'm looking at that, and if I don't like what they're doing, then I'm not gonna go. But I have to be strategic. Okay, I have to be strategic on my move. I can't just like freaking, oh, gotta leave right now. Because once you get to the freaking Philippines or somewhere else, some other country under the World Health Organization standards, you're gonna end up freaking doing double freaking quarantine or some shit like that, you know? Probably 27 days or 28 days or freaking possibly like 60 days or some shit, man. Like, if you're going on vacation, if you're freaking trying to live in quiet, trying to freaking, you know, trying to run away from these stupid demons, then you're actually running into their den, okay? You're running into their freaking cage or something. So I think it's wait it out a little bit, wait it out a little bit, and once enough of them open up, okay, then that'll be the best move. So we now know that these stupid freaking blue states, okay, they really do not give a damn about their citizens. They really do not give, especially these governors, okay, they are now being investigated for the ventilators, okay, for the nursing homes. All right. I actually have a paper right here. Can't really show it to you right now, but I already put a link on the other video, and you can check that out. Okay. There is an independent investigation on Governor Cuomo, Governor Newsom. Okay. If they have abused their power, you know, like what actually happened, why did that spike happen in March and April, months after the spike is supposed to happen, like in the fall? Okay, the spike of this freaking COVID-19 coronavirus is supposed to happen in the motherfucking fall. Okay, why did it not happen in the fall? Why did it happen in March and April when they moved all the patients? They removed the elderly patients from the hospitals and put them in the nursing homes. They put them all in the nursing homes and started ventilating them. Okay, even the negative, the COVID negative patients. Okay, simply because they're having like a small freaking, you know, complaint of like, oh, like a little bit of a low oxygen levels, like 92 or freaking 90, 89. Okay, they're already putting them on there. Okay, they're scaring them from what, you know, what I've seen in the videos. They're scaring them into see how shitty freaking California drivers are, man. So, you know, they're trying to scare them into getting ventilated. Okay, so, well, unfortunately, we are not seeing videos of things like that in YouTube. And that nurse that was from Florida, the one that I posted here, the Miami nurse or something that flew into New York. She has a collection of videos of her undercover. Okay, she recorded them on a hidden camera because she couldn't believe what she's experiencing. She said, you know, they're freaking killing them with ventilators. Okay, and she says that when she went to this YouTube channel called The High Wire, she said that there needs to be a federal investigation into this. You know, she said that Trump needs to really look into the shit. You know, look into her evidence. Look at the videos that she recorded. It's a undercover video, and you know, people need to get charged for this shit. You know, it's, even if we assume that the freaking COVID thing is real, then they still need to be investigated. Like, why would there be a spike? You know, even the freaking CDC and the WHO are freaking shocked at the spike. Okay, so Main difference is the vibe. I would say the vibe. That's the most important thing in my opinion. Because if you're gonna move in a country, or if you're gonna take a vacation in a country, you want the people to have a good vibe, right? Like you can't just be like freaking move to freaking a country where it's like freaking North Korea or some shit like that, and everybody's like checking you out, freaking or freaking China, like mainland China, Hong Kong. They're freaking uh, checking you out on your freaking social credit score, like freaking, oh, is this guy a criminal? Is this guy freaking gay, straight? Oh, what is this guy? Freaking, what is his job? And then they even have a dating app right now in freaking China, where you're able to post your social credit score. So the ones with the low social credit score are gonna get less dates. You see what I'm saying? What the hell, man? Freaking genocide, bro. That is freaking satanic genocide. See what I'm saying? You got a freaking hacker can hack that shit and freaking put like a false number right there, and he's gonna have freaking mad dates. You see what I'm saying? That thing is easy to freaking hack, man. All you had to do is freaking inject a freaking JavaScript freaking scripted attack, and and all the women on that freaking the application, the Chinese application is gonna see all the freaking your numbers go up, like freaking blown up. Your social credit score is like freaking 5 quadrillion or some shit like that. Is that what I'm saying? So it's always checked to see local videos. Like this is how you use YouTube, okay, to get the general vibe of the country, the environment, what I'm talking about. For example, you wanted to go to Thailand, like for example, you want to go to Thailand. You want to see, okay, you want to see a local, a Thai person go in there, recording himself or herself, okay. We'll say walking around or like talking to people, even if you don't understand it. Like notice the vibe of the people. Are they serious? Are they freaking happy? Are they sad? Are they worried? Like are they angry? Like you gotta get a feeling of like, hey, if I spend, you start painting an imaginary let's say an imaginary situation of yourself, like hey, interacting with locals, like blah blah blah. So of yourself interacting with those people, and if you don't like it, then go somewhere else, and that's it. Peace out.